Well, Willie, as you know, it's a problem that federal officials suspect is industry-wide. We know that DHS is looking into multiple companies across the country where they believe some children may have been brought to the United States as part of a human trafficking scheme to work here. But what we haven't seen until this point is an individual who was brave enough to speak to us about their experience. We actually met a 16-year-old boy working in Kansas who was still working for this company and was willing to share his story. Now, I will warn you, some of the images we're about to show you could be disturbing to some viewers.
In a small Kansas town, an undocumented 16-year-old we're calling Pedro to protect his identity is heading to work the overnight shift to clean a slaughterhouse. That hazardous work illegal for anyone under 18. This is the slaughterhouse floor after it was scrubbed down. And this is what it looked like when workers arrived before their overnight shift.
What was work like last night?
Fue muy pesado.
Well, it was very tough.
What do you clean?
Donde mata las vacas.
Where they kill the cows. I have to clean all the blood of the cows until I finish, and I have to leave my area clean.
Pedro tells us his shift starts around 11 p.m. and ends around 6 a.m., giving him just enough time to shower and get to high school. Pedro says he has been working there since he was 15, up to 7 days a week.
Did you have trouble staying awake and learning?
Me cuesta mucho como.
Yes, it takes its toll. It's very tiring, and also because of the sleepiness.
Pedro works for Packers Sanitation Services, Inc., or PSSI. In February, the company settled with the U.S. Labor Department after investigators uncovered more than 100 children, some as young as 13, working illegally. As part of its settlement, PSSI pledged it would no longer hire children and paid a $1.5 million fine, a tiny fraction of its revenues. Nationwide, children were fired at multiple PSSI locations, according to some company employees. But Pedro is still on the job, a dangerous job. Like other child workers, he told us he'd been severely burned from powerful cleaning chemicals.
I noticed you were coughing. Is that from the chemicals?
Sí, es porque.
Yes, it's because the chemicals are strong.